Hello, witches, and welcome to Thursday Night Live at 8. I am your host, Aurora Moon, and tonight I have prepared for us a nasty neighbor spell. Do you have one of those nasty neighbors that are living either right beside you, underneath you, above you? I don't know where you are, but whether or not you're in a house, an apartment, condo, doesn't matter where you're at, you can use this spell with success on ridding the people out. Okay, now there's actually, before we get going, let's talk about what we need for this spell. We don't need much. I will not be doing this spell with you guys because all my neighbors are fantastic. They're fantastic. I could not, anybody who was needed to get out got out, and our community here is amazing. I love it. I do. I love it. We all look out for each other in the wintertime, all that, summertime, all that. It's amazing. Anyways, I'm hoping this will do the same thing for you. So we're going to start off with some salt. We want some peppercorns. We want garlic. The hot foot massage, or sorry, hot foot massage. Oh my goodness. Hot foot powder is optional. If you guys made it with me last week, you can use it for this spell. If that's the case, please use it with gloves because it's already activated. The hot foot powder was activated last week. So if you have it for this spell tonight, please use gloves or something like. You do not want to get it on your hands because we did a lot to this. And we don't need it for you, right? We don't need the hot foot powder for you. So it is used to ward off enemies. So that's why it is optional for this. If you do not have it, don't worry about it. You can either use it afterwards, like make it after you watch this video and use it afterwards, or you don't use it at all. It doesn't actually really matter, okay? But your main ingredients are 3 rusty nails. I only have one here. Like I said, I'm not doing the spell with you guys tonight because my neighborhood is great. But you're going to want 3 rusty nails. They do not need to be coffin nails. This is a coffin nail, however. If you have one, great. If you don't, any rusty nail will do, okay? 3 of them if you have. We want garlic. Now this is old garlic. So this is nasty. And I save these for a reason. So we want our garlic, peppercorns, 9 of them. Yes, 9 of them. And that's it, guys. Oh, your urine. Now, if you already have your morning urine for this and you have a nasty neighbor that you're going to use it, that's amazing. If you can hold off till Saturday morning urine first thing is the best. Or if you already have your urine, you can do it on the Saturday morning. Saturdays are used for banishing. So it's extra power to use that spell on that day if you can do that. If you need it right away, go ahead, use it. But if you can wait till Saturday, since today is Thursday, then wait till Saturday and do it then. The stronger your urine first thing in the morning, the better. Okay, so what you're going to use is you're going to put 3 tablespoons of salt in a jar that has a nice secure lid. If you do not have 3 tablespoons, measure it out, as long as it's enough salt. If you don't have exactly, it doesn't matter. If you have a little bit more, a little less, it's all good. It's all good. It's the intentions, okay? You're going to want 9 peppercorns. Full peppercorns if you can. If you do not have peppercorns, but you do have ground pepper, you can use that too, guys. Just make sure that whatever you feel that would be the size of 1 ground peppercorn would be of the ground pepper. So you're going to need a little bit more of the ground pepper as opposed to your 9 peppercorns, okay? You're going to need 1 garlic peeled, okay? That could be just 1 swig. It doesn't mean you have to use the whole garlic, okay? If you have the whole garlic and you need to get rid of it, use it. It's your spell. Remember that, okay? And then you're going to put your 3 rusty nails inside. And then if you do have your hot foot powder, you're going to put that on top. You're going to then pee on it or put your urine on it. I know it sounds nasty, but this is how it activates your spell. But before you do all that, if you have, now this is only if you have, not everybody's going to be able to do this because we might not have been able to get close enough to our neighbors to do this, okay? If you have a date of birth, if you have their first and last name, if you have their address, if you have a lock of their hair, maybe mail that they had touched that they tossed out, like a newspaper or those advertisements that come into the mail that most people just toss out, use that, okay, as your tag lock. If you have a picture of them, or you're able to take a picture of them, or you have a picture of them and you can print it out, use that as well. It's more empowering if you have all of that. If you do not, and you just have the picture and the name or the address, use that. Remember, it's all about intentions. The more you have, the stronger it can be. But if you don't have anything, it can just be as much as what's up in here, okay? If you don't have, these are all tools that you can add to your practice. They're not necessary. All of your power is within. So just remember that when you're putting your spell together, you would put your urine on last, okay? It does not need to go in any order. I would put the salt in first though, just because I like to make sure that I've got my protection. Whether or not it's protecting the situation, protecting me, to make sure no harm comes back, you can say whatever you need to, okay? But you're gonna put all the ingredients together, and then you're going to say this, and I will put it on the Facebook group event page afterwards, okay? So, I piss on you and all you've done. Pack your things, get out now, run. Your place, that house and or property is no longer yours, you see. You may not live there anymore. On you, it has shut the door. I'm done with you, and with this mix, a moving truck on you I'll fix. Now, you're going to then take those ingredients. This is only if you can. Now, I understand that depending on where you live, you might not have the opportunity to do what I'm about to tell you to do. If you can throw the contents, have all this, these are all things that will not damage or make any animal sick, okay? But try to do it outside, not within boundaries of dogs and cats, guys. Like, let's use common sense when there's animals around. It's still hot spices that we're using here, okay? Even though they can be edible, we still don't want our animals getting into it, okay? So just make sure you use protection for that. But then throw the contents around their property. Now, if you can't do that, and maybe there's a plant on their door or there's a tree nearby that you can plant it, that's inconspicuous, that's not going to get redug up, that's you're not going to get in trouble for, okay? Because remember, we're not going on, we don't want to go onto their property and trespass. You can get yourself into a lot of trouble if doing this stuff, right? So you just use common sense, guys, if you're able to. If you're not, bury it away from your home. Bury it close to theirs if you can. But remember, you want to invite new people, better people. And remember, have that in your intentions as well, okay? In your head, think of seeing these people move and these bright new people with positive energy coming into your life, okay? Then when you do that, as you're spreading it around or you're burying it, you're going to then say, I mark you now with piss and rust, with garlic, pepper, and salty crust. Pack your things and leave today. This trick is fixed, now go away. And then walk away and don't look back. Don't look at where you put it. Don't question yourself. Just bury it. Either bury it and walk away, or distribute it throughout the property if you can. Slingshot. I just saw. Don't sling it through a window. That might not be a good idea. Hello, you could bury it somewhere. Yeah, exactly, Melanie. Bury it somewhere further away. Not everybody's going to have the means to be able to do this nearby to the property. So, and like I said, you don't want to get yourself in trouble. If you're nasty neighbors, you want to get rid of them, yes, but you don't want to put harm to their children. You don't want to put harm to their animals. You know, if their children are nasty as well, they probably get it from their parents. Try not to see it as the children necessarily, but see the whole family moving away. See that one person moving away, whoever it is. But it's a very easy spell to do. Again, I'm going to repeat the words and then I'm going to post it on the page, okay? I piss on you and all you've done. Pack your things, get out now, run. Your place, that house and or property is no longer yours, you see. You may not live there anymore. On you, it has shut the door. I'm done with you and with this mix. A moving truck on you, I'll fix. I'll mark you now with piss and rust with garlic, pepper, and salty crust. Pack your things and leave today. This trick is fixed. Now go away. And as you're doing that, remember, you're going to repeat as often as you need to as you're sprinkling around, okay, the property. Or like I said, if you're burying it, just repeat it a few times. Make sure you feel it. And then your spell is done. And don't look back, okay? And then visualize yourself having positive people move in into that area, into that space, wherever it is that you're at. You do not want to welcome anybody of negative energy to your home. You just got rid of some people that you didn't want there, right? Now, there's other spells that you can do to change the attitude of the people, but if you prefer them to leave, this is a great spell to do. So let me know whether or not you try it out. I'd like to love to hear your results and how quickly it works for you. But thank you so much. It's a short video for us tonight. Look at that, under 20 minutes, guys. There's not much to do for this spell, honestly. So it's very quick and easy. Next week, though, okay, I just posted it today. We're going to be doing the Beltane mini altar, and then we have I believe the heart chakra. Is it heart chakra? Yes, heart chakra's next for meditation that's coming up afterwards. Okay, so hopefully this spell will work for you all, and you let me know whether or not it worked for you below in the comments later on. Okay, thanks, witches. Have a great day. Ciao for now.